Hey everyone, welcome to the We Like Wrestling podcast. I'm Jared. I'm here with Justin.
Hey.
Sipping.
Yeah. Bubbly. Bubbles.
In a can.
Just bubbles?
I thought that was like path water or something.
No, just bubbles.
John.
It's delicious.
I moved up to third, by the way. I'm no longer last.
Yeah. It still lasts.
That's true.
Effervescent spring water. Effervescent.
Effervescent.
Beautiful.
Like Alka-Seltzer.
Is that effervescent?
You say that in commercials.
Oh, really?
Thank you to our 2023 sponsors, Rise Up Nutrition, Say Cheese, and Nitro Bar, all located on Penn Ave in West Reading. Feel free to stop by for some great food and drinks. Final part 8 of the championship series.
Let's do it.
I'm asking Justin this week.
The talk is over.
The
Nut cutting time is now.
current standings.
Let's go, baby.
Put up or shut up, as they say.
The current standings are Justin is in first place with 43 points. I'm second with 42 points. And then John is third, last, with 35 points. Technically, you still have a chance,
You do. If I just completely bomb everything.
but then I get points, so
Yeah.
maybe you don't. I don't know.
Is there any way you can both be wrong and I can win?
Yes. We've had multiple times where I've corrected people and both being wrong.
This past weekend, we went to AXW. And
Oh,
Hamburg.
no. Fuck the hot dogging and grandstanding. Let's go. Let's get down to it. We are here for a fucking purpose. Let's go.
All right. So, I will start off by saying there are no lists.
Good. I don't give a fuck.
What was that looked for?
I do really well with lists. What are you talking about?
This
That's my specialty, being able to ping one thing after another.
There-
6 degrees. You can,
I do a lot better with lists.
there is no current stuff.
Good.
No WWE, no WWF. No current Impact. This is all your shtick.
Well, for the record, I don't think
I don't know
Justin
what
has
you
ever
mean by
said he hates WWE. He doesn't
No.
watch it anymore.
I don't watch it.
I know.
anymore.
When he
And
was younger, he was a
and when I
WWF fan.
and when I see something that I want to watch it. That's what I just don't spend. I'm not the person that's going to spend 3 hours watching an entire show that I don't like, top to bottom, and then go and bitch about it. If I don't like it, I'm just not going to watch it, and then I'm going to find out what I did like or what sounds good, and I'm going to go back and watch it. It's that fucking simple.
But when he was younger, he had said he used to watch it.
I still was though high on WCW.
So what I did was we haven't really talked about any of this stuff. Maybe
90s
like
WCW?
maybe one question here and there, but
Okay.
I'll start off with what I think will be an easy one for you. So remember, yes or no?
Yeah.
They're going to be all yeses.
That's not true.
Justin knows a lot of shit.
Let's not hype it up too much. There's a reason it's a game and not a fucking. I don't know.
But you know a lot of
Forgive me.
stuff, man.
That's
a lot
true.
of weird shit, but I also don't know a lot of stuff.
Were they all questions about Cody Rhodes? Because
If it would have been, you do dates, man, you fucked me up because everything blurs.
All right. So I originally had like 2 questions, but I also had bonus questions because
You're trying to help John.
no, the question
I need it.
that I had was weird. Like I looked at the answer and it was different. It was weird. So easy one for you.
We'll see.
Which 3 wrestlers?
Ooh, I thought there weren't lists.
It's not a name 3.
Okay.
Which 3 wrestlers made up the first triple threat group in ECW?
Ooh, see, that's good.
So yes or no?
I know a couple different versions of that. I even know the WCW version of it.
I think yes.
All right, you say yes.
So, I think I can. Can I say that I know what the WCW version is? WCW version is Canyon, Bam Bam, and DDP. They were called the Triple Threat, and then they were called the Jersey Triad because they weren't allowed to use Triple Threat. I don't know. Was Canyon from Jersey? Either way, and it doesn't matter. Okay, so the first Triple Threat, is it Shane, Bam Bam, and Candido?
It is not.
Oh, man.
Do you have another?
Maybe you didn't say how many guesses you give him. How many chances?
I'll give him one more.
Yeah, just give me just one more. It could also be... Who was the third in that? Was it Shane? Did I get any of them right?
You got
2.
You got one.
Oh, only one.
One.
Well, it's Shane. Or is it Bam Bam? Maybe Shane's group wasn't called the Triple Threat.
Come on, I need you to get this. I said yes.
It doesn't have Candido in it. That's surprising.
I actually thought this would be easy. I don't know why.
Or is this
I don't think
Candido?
that I know this.
Candido, Storm, and Just Incredible.
No.
Okay. Is it earlier than that? Am I thinking too late?
Shane Douglas,
Okay.
Benoit, and Malenko.
Oh God, way early. Okay.
Malenko.
I didn't know they called themselves the Triple Threat.
Those
then.
three were a group?
We're talking like 95. Yeah.
You said ECW?
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about like when Taz broke his neck. I was thinking way later, like 98, 99.
I know Benoit
2000.
Malenko just like passed through there for like
No.
6 months on the
No,
way between.
Benoit's the one that broke Taz's neck, I think. Or did he break Sabu's
Yeah,
neck?
I thought they were like Eddie Guerrero. They were just sort of in and out
So-
quickly on the way to another company.
I don't know too much about this, but I think Shane was like the leader. Because
Yeah.
then he had Bam Bam.
Yeah.
And,
Well, Shane was there forever.
Yeah. Well, he left too, though.
Yeah.
all right. I
Wow.
thought that would be easy. Huh?
No.
I did not know they
I
were
was
a
definitely
group.
thinking a lot later too. I didn't know that was the first one.
So this is all like his stuff because we haven't talked about this stuff. And I didn't want to make it so hard that
it's a hell of a group of wrestlers, though.
it is.
Shane was good.
It is.
As much as I don't like him personally. Well, I shouldn't say I don't like him personally. I think Shane's a fine wrestler. So there was definitely a really good wrestler at one point.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I got that one wrong.
Who is the only 3-time Ring of Honor world champion?
Oh God, I have no fucking clue. See,
Really?
I don't. That's the stuff I'm not good at.
I'm going to say no.
So, okay, no. I think if you actually run through the champions, I think
3-time
there's only one 3-time champion.
ROH champion.
And I thought
You're talking about their world champion, right?
yes.
Yeah.
And I thought it was somebody else, but I guess they were.
How many guesses you giving them?
I'll say 3.
Because when I say yes, you get unlimited.
I think I know 2 times for at least 2 guys.
Yeah, right away I could name like 2-time champions.
This one's weird, but he was like the only guy around, so these might have been quick like turnovers. How many guesses do I get? I'm gonna throw out because I'm gonna give you the one that first comes to mind because I know they flip flopped this belt for him a couple times. So, how many guesses do I get?
I'll say 3. 3-time champion.
All right, that's
I'll say
enough for me
3.
to give this one. I don't think it's right, but is it Matt Taven?
No.
Okay, because he's a fucking weird one.
Is he 2-time?
Yeah, he's definitely
Okay.
2-time.
I've heard a name, but I don't think I've ever seen him work.
He's with
Yeah, you have.
Mike
You have.
Bennett, Mike Kanellis.
Yeah, whatever you want to call him. Oh,
I think it would make sense being the feuds that he had.
you know anything of me. Although, is it Joe?
No.
Damn,
One more.
one more guess. I don't think I know it. Trying to think of.
So
Is it Nigel?
no.
Nigel's 2. Okay. Damn.
So his rival was a 2-time, I believe. Adam Cole.
I thought Adam Cole.
Him and Kyle
and I thought nah,
flip flopped.
Damn it! I thought Adam Cole. I really did. When I thought of Taven, I thought of Adam Cole.
Yeah, they flip
Damn.
flopped.
I would have said like Brian Danielson. I don't know how many times he had it.
I think only once.
Or Punk. Punk only have it once.
Yeah.
He beat.
Because you got to think of the guys who got it and then blew up right after they got it.
And then moved on.
Right.
Cole
And
went to
That's why I was
PWG.
thinking of like Taven was there for a really long time. Joe was there for a really long time, and then went back, and then So I thought maybe those guys.
Yeah, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly flip flopped a couple times. Who was the first ever Ring of Honor Triple Crown winner?
I think I know. Oh, I think I know this.
I'll say yes.
How many
Wait.
guesses do I get on this one?
Wait, they have
I'll give you 2.
what? How many secondary belts do they have? I didn't know they had more than world.
So they have
They have a TV, right?
Wait, yeah. Does that count like the pure? Or are we just talking about
What?
like their TV world and tag? Because like that's probably because like their
Because
six
they have
man.
a strong style too, don't they?
No, that's what Pure really.
Well, it says
is.
first ever. So when was Pure made?
I don't know.
I'm guessing they mean
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go with Jay Lethal.
no.
Look that up. Because I think that's
What am I-
We actually had this as a trivia.
What am I
question.
looking up?
and I thought there's only one other person that I thought,
I'll give you one more
but
guess.
I don't think that's right. I don't think he held the TV. But I also want to know, what does that mean? Is it all the belts? Because like there's a
That
lot
would
of
be
guys.
Grand Slam, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Am I looking up Ring of Honor?
Oh yeah, so Triple Crown is just television. I guess television, tag, and world.
I believe this was one of our trivia questions.
Well, I know that guy held the world and tag. I'm trying to go through tag champions.
I'm willing to bet it's tag because he was a tag guy. So it's World TV and tag.
Oh shit. Which one is it?
Triple Crown is heavyweight tag team and a second tier.
And
That's
a
all.
second title. Okay.
Damn it, I only had two. I only have one guess
Yeah,
left.
what do
and
they
there's
consider
two
second
people.
tier? They consider the TV or the
I
pure?
don't remember
Both.
which
It's-
one.
It's
Oh.
a second tier.
Oh.
Is it Jay Briscoe?
No.
Oh, damn.
What did you say? Yes.
Yeah, I think he said.
You said yes.
Did I?
Yes. So the first Triple Crown was Eddie Edwards.
Oh. I don't remember him. I mean, I know his tag in his world, but I don't remember him having the television
That was one of
or
our
whatever.
trivia
The
Who had the longest reign for the Ring of Honor TV title?
Jesus Christ.
TV title.
No.
No.
I don't know. Write down what I say. I can't remember what I said.
Well, I do.
Ring of Honor isn't held enough. Like events weren't held enough to remember this kind of stuff. Like you could wrestle 4 matches for ROH and be the champion for 4 years.
But I think without going like I this is common sense in my mind because when you think of ROH champions in general,
Is it Joe?
no.
Damn.
Give me one more.
Joe's a good answer for like everything.
I'll give you one more.
Is that like Kurt Angle?
TV champion. Yeah, Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett for
George Washington.
I will say this person was
TV.
I believe he was a 2-time world champion.
TV champion for that long.
It was 567 days.
That's so fucking long.
So almost 2 years.
I want to say this guy again because I don't know. Is it Matt Taven?
No. Jay Lethal.
Oh, I've guessed some of these.
Well, you
people
had the
were-
right answer of the wrong
Oh
question.
yeah, I thought he was. Yeah, I thought he was a Triple Crown.
All right, last one for ROH.
Hey, another point for me.
Oh yeah, did you say?
I said no.
Yes. The team. I guess it's not really strictly ROH, but the team of Lance Archer, and Davey Boy Jr. were known as what?
Killer. Oh,
The question is, will he finish that correctly?
I'll say yes. He seemed pretty confident because he was ready to blurt it out.
Killer Elite Squad.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's okay.
I finally got one right. I was
I
like,
need
yeah.
the point, so I'll take it.
Now, isn't it weird that I know that, but not all his ROH? they
Was he-
They were
wrestled
ROH, they were
they
like-
wrestled like 2 matches in America.
Yeah, they were like New Japan. And,
Yeah.
He was called Lance Archer?
I don't know which name he was using at that point. He used so many. He was Lance Hoyt.
Lance Hoyt mainly.
And
in
WWE
Japan,
was what,
right?
Vance Archer.
Yeah. So
Well,
I don't know. I think it was Lance Archer though. Yeah.
All right. On to a different one. The 10 pounds of gold version of the NWA World Title debuted on July 20th, 1973.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's my
Christ.
birthday.
Who was the title presented to on that date?
Well, not 1973, but July 20th is my birthday.
Yes or no?
Presented to.
No.
Presented to. What the fuck does that mean? Like here, you're the champion,
They
or did they have a
Like a Bischoff
Battle
Triple
Royal?
H thing?
No, so they won the match, but I guess they debuted the new version of the NWA title.
Oh God.
The 10 pounds of gold.
Harley Race.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What'd you say? You said no.
He said no. It was Harley Race.
Well, I thought it was like a Triple H thing where it's like, here, you're the champion, here's the belt. Again.
There's a tournament in Rio de Janeiro for it.
All right.
right.
I believe this is WCW now.
Oh,
I had another NWA one, but it was
Hey, if he goes late WCW, it's
it
a
was
little weird.
weird.
For me.
It was weird.
Well, say it. I want to know what it was. Do you remember?
Okay.
It
So
won't be part of it. I'm just curious. Unless I get it right.
it was Ric Flair is a 16-time world champion.
I already
we did
that
this question already.
I did that question already.
Before NWA got bought by Ted Turner, which led to WCW. How many times did Rick hold the NWA world title?
7?
This was the weird one because it says like WCW and NWA were one thing at one point.
Champ when Turner bought it
Yeah,
and changed it to WCW.
but they didn't get rid of the NWA title until later.
Is the answer 7?
I had 10. I've also seen 8.
Because he's the last NWA and first WCW, but
Yeah.
he never lost the belt. Mm-hmm. It's a weird,
Yeah, that is a weird question.
like, the lineage is screwy. Because when I
Yeah.
did the question with Myrick Flair,
yeah.
it's a strange.
All right.
They just kept the belt. Just okay, now you're WCW
Yeah.
champ.
In January 1989, Ricky Steamboat returned to WCW as a surprise tag team partner. Who was his partner? Yes or no?
89. So this is WCW. He knows.
There's 2 things that I have in mind, but I don't know if either. of them
I'll
are right.
say-
This might be later.
Yes. I'm gonna give him.
I can tell
this
you-
This isn't 89 though. That I'm thinking.
If
I was 12.
if you don't think it'll be too easy, I can tell you who the opponents were.
Sure, you can tell me the opponents. That's not going to help me.
Flair and Wyndham.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
How many guesses does he get?
Give him 2.
So we came back.
Came back.
He was a mystery.
He left WWE.
Yeah. Steamboat returned in January of 1989 as a surprise tag team partner. Who was...
Yeah, but he also came back again as a surprise tag team partner for Dustin Rhodes. But I know that's like 94.
So this is after Mania 3.
Well,
Or Mania 4.
He took some time off.
Yeah, his wife
Yeah,
had a
it's
baby.
not- yeah.
So it's around that era, after Mania 4.
Yeah, well, it's when Wyndham's in the Horseman, obviously. I don't think it's Sting. Not then. Not with Wyndham.
To me, it seems like a weird name, but that's because I don't
Is
really
it?
know much.
How many guesses do I get?
2.
Okay, I'm going to give the first guy that came to mind, but I think this is too early. Is it Shane Douglas?
No.
Okay. He comes back and he tags with Shane Douglas. And it's really weird. It's a weird combination. But he also tags with Dustin Rhodes. It's like he really wanted to give back to the young guys every time he came back. 89.
And for being a world champ, former world champ.
Pillman?
No. Eddie Gilbert.
Eddie Gilbert was in WCW in 1989?
Hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert.
Flair and Wyndham versus Steamboat and Gilbert.
That had to be a really short
Flair
run.
was the world champion at the time.
That had to be really short. He's a Memphis guy.
What, did Flair run on people to wrestle?
That's weird. I didn't even know he was in.
on.
Can we fact check that?
I'm looking
I didn't
at
even
it.
know.
I'm looking at
I
it.
didn't even know he was in WCW. But keep going.
If it's wrong, I'll take
Hold
my
on.
point away
I'll
and give it
look
to
up-
you.
Eddie Gilbert. Oh, stupid phone.
No, keep going. While he's looking it up, keep going.
My phone auto-corrected it to some other word. I don't know what I was trying to spell.
Eddie Giblet.
No, if you could see my search history.
Who were the first holders of the WCW World Tag Team titles? Yes or no?
The first holders.
WCW.
Tag team titles.
Is there any way to give me a year on that? When do they officially acknowledge WCW versus NWA?
Probably around the same time they changed the world title.
Because I do remember them having like two tag belts.
I'll say no. Wait, he was in a WWF?
Who, Gilbert?
Yeah.
Yes, he was in WWF.
82 to 84, it
Yeah,
says.
he was in WWF.
Wow.
You
I
say
didn't
no.
know.
No. I mean, I said no, not no. I didn't say no. I mean,
Two guesses on this one too.
hold on. I'm
So-
going. Wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
they were the reigning. This team was the reigning NWA champions when they
Oh, so they got they didn't like
they
lose or
switched
win.
to.
Oh, that's
WCW.
That's hard.
Do you have
Steiners.
no? Do you have an idea of like who you think the first tag team champions? Like when you
Well, I'm trying to think of what year that happened. I don't know when they officially made the switch.
I want to say 91.
Again, it's another one like the Flair thing. Like it's such a blur.
Yeah,
Because they didn't do a hard reset. They just went.
So
Everyone
it's not
stayed the same.
Steiners, yeah.
We're just now called WCW instead
So
of
it's probably
NWA.
before Steiners came in then. So Steiners were probably in WWE at that time, getting their LJNs.
So in 91, Rick became the first WCW champion.
Okay, so 91. So they made him WCW champion and then just he left. Then they wanted to make him Spartacus.
Cut his hair.
Anything on Gilbert?
Yeah, obviously he was thinking. I didn't want to.
Oh, that's fine. 91.
So Jim Crockett bought the UWF,
Oh,
which is how Missy Hyatt, Paul Heyman, and Doug and his brother, Doug and Eddie, came into NWA.
I did not know that. I knew Missy Hyatt was in.
They were there from 88 to 89, just 1 year.
Yeah, I was gonna say that could not have been long. He had that steamboat match and
He
left.
teamed with Rick Steiner in a feud with Kevin Sullivan and the Varsity Club.
Well, Kevin Sullivan, Rick Steiner, and Mike Rotunda were the Varsity Club. Was that one of your questions? Damn. They weren't the tag champions either.
Also became
Okay.
involved in a feud with Ric Flair and Barry Windham, in which he teamed with Ricky Steamboat.
In 91,
and Lex
who
Luger.
were the first ever tag team champions. All right, I'm trying to think now.
Gilbert was promised
91,
to be a member of the
91.
Four
Shut the fuck up now. Shut the fuck up now.
91 WCW. Who was a big
Yeah.
tag team?
Yeah,
I mean, I have a guess, but I don't know for sure.
no, they would have been in WWF. I was thinking Brainbusters. They would have been in WWF in 91. So who was
Technically, the
big-
Brainbusters were never in WCW.
Yeah, I know, but
One a guy of the tag team became a recognizable champion.
Hey, I said no. Stop giving him clues. All right? He only gets
He
clues
hasn't
when I
been
say
doing
yes.
well, all right? I thought he would like knock this out of the
yeah.
park.
I'm not good with dates, and we're talking. Even though you're not talking about a date, you're talking about specific times in history, and like belts and people getting them and people losing them. I don't. That shit happens so regularly.
A lot
I
of
don't-
mine are about belts.
Yeah, yeah.
Belts, hold up your pants.
It's too early for them, but let's say Barry Windham and Dustin Rhodes.
Doom.
Oh, so Steiners are about to come in and take them from him.
I was going to say Harlem
I
Heat
didn't even
because
know
they were
Doom
like
were world
15-time tag champs, but
Way too early though.
I didn't know when.
too early.
When they first started Kane and Cole, when was that?
Still, that's like 92, 93.
Oh, see, I didn't
I
know.
thought he would be like murdering me on these.
No,
Time for ECW.
Dude, was that Mask Doom
yeah,
or no Mask?
I would have had an ass.
And Woman or Teddy Long?
Oh, why didn't I? Now that I think about it, why didn't I guess Road Warriors? Oh, there might be in WWE too. Actually, it's probably why Doom's the fucking champions.
There's nobody left.
Yeah.
Who is the only manager in ECW history
Oh, back to ECW.
to have a stable that held all of the belts? Yes or no?
No.
At,
No, I'll say.
at one time, like they held the belts all at once.
It didn't say, but there was.
There's a difference.
Well, but there was also a manager that didn't hold the world title at all.
Well, you could say over the course of his 10-year career, he eventually managed all the champions, or
Yeah.
at one time, all the belts were in his stable. There's a difference.
When you say manager, does that mean it's not a valet?
Oh, man, he's not giving you that.
How many guesses do I got on this one?
Give me 2.
Dawn Marie.
No.
Oh, she was a valet.
She was a valet for Just Incredible, and Lance Storm. And what were they called? They were called something, not Impact Players. Yeah, Impact Players. And it was like Nicole Bass and Jason was with them. So
I would just think of her more WWE as a
they were tag
worker.
champions. There's a world champion in there. I'm just saying.
No, I was just thinking Dawn Marie Moore.
Off the top of my head, I only know one manager.
Yeah, that's my second guess. If it's not Dawn Marie, yeah, Bill Alfonso.
No,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
because
He never had a world.
Yeah, RVD and Sabu had TV and tag.
Yeah,
They
they
didn't
didn't
one.
have a world.
Well, already had it way later, but Alfonso wasn't
Yeah.
managing him then.
Yeah.
You have a guess?
Oh, no.
Woman.
Oh. Because she managed.
Who was her world champ?
Sandman.
Sandman.
Yeah.
Who was her TV?
I don't know.
On tag.
You'd have to look it up. I didn't write every note down. I just wrote Alfonso only had tag and TV.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why I was like, I mean, that's the only other boy that I know.
Joel Gertner.
He wasn't no, he's a commentator.
I know.
Well, he was with the Dudleys, kind of.
Yeah. Who was he really their manager? Was it like their mascot or whatever
Yeah.
you call him?
Last question. I also have another bonus question if we want to do gentleman's agreement.
Okay, let's see where we're at.
Who did the Dudley Boys defeat for their last ECW tag titles on September 3rd, 1999? Yes or no?
No.
So this was their last title win before heading to the E.
You know, Eddie Gilbert was a lucky guy. He was
Or
married,
the Fed.
married to Missy Hyde and Medusa. Way to go, dude.
He was married to Medusa?
He died at 33. That's
I
pretty
didn't
young.
know that. I don't. Where's that from? Wikipedia?
Yeah.
I don't think the Medusa one's true.
Huh.
I never heard of
If
that.
it's on the internet, it's true.
Yeah. I think he died with Missy Hyatt. Like, they were still like married.
Oh.
So, I don't see a timeline there.
I will say this is a weird team.
What was your question again? Sorry.
So,
Oh yeah, Dudley's 99 title.
September
beating her
3rd.
for the title.
99. Who did the Dudleys beat for their last ECW tag team titles?
99. That's probably 2000s. I don't know. Shit changes too much.
God,
What?
of course.
What?
No, I'm trying to look up woman to see who the champions were she managed, and of course, all you see
Dead.
is
She's dead.
all you see is her and Benoit.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I mean,
It's a weird pairing.
Dreamer and Raven.
No.
That's a weird pairing. They did hold the tag titles, I think.
I think Dreamer and Raven beat them for it.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you one more.
It's
Who did they always feud with?
the Dudleys?
Yeah.
Oh, is it like Spike Dudley and whoever he was tagging with that day? Like,
Well, Spike is part of it.
yeah.
Who's the other half?
It could have been anybody. It's just like,
It was a
hey,
it was a
this
weird
guy's a face. Let's put him with Spike Dudley for the night. New Jack.
It was Balls.
Oh, yeah, see? I was actually thinking about it being Axel and Balls. Yeah, that's fucking stupid. They just throw that shit together.
All right. I have a bonus question.
Sure, what's the bonus question?
I don't. Somehow I believe that you'll get this because you know this random shit.
Okay.
I currently have 8 points. He has 6. You have 2. So to put you ahead, what would that be? That'd be 50. So you would need 8. So we can make this worth 8 if you want.
it already has two.
That'll put you at. Okay, so this will be worth 6.
Okay.
That'll put you at 51. I currently have 50.
Okay. One final
Gentlemen's
countdown.
agreement.
Oh, I'm out.
You're
Nothing I can do.
No.
Okay.
You can play along. You know what? Fuck that. No. If I don't know it and he guesses it, I get one shot. No, two guesses,
One
three guesses.
opportunity.
I get one. Yes. It's everything you ever wanted. One moment. If I get it wrong, I get first shot. If I get it wrong and he gets it and he can get it right, he takes the belt.
Keep my belt.
okay.
Keep the belt. Whatever.
All right. What was
What about leaves Jared out though? What about Jared?
Well, if I don't get it wrong, if I get it wrong and you get it wrong, he stays.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
were these like too hard or like
I don't
when you
know
heard
that
the
kind of
answers?
stuff.
Did you like?
No. Oh no, I would have never got. No, there's like the balls thing. I would have never got.
I wasn't trying to make them too hard, but I thought you would like.
No. Because that's the stuff I don't remember. That's the stuff. It's all blurred.
You know a lot of that old stuff. Right? What was the main event of the last ECW pay-per-view? Guilty as Charged 2001. And I will say you have a favorite in this match.
Is it Jerry Lynn and like Rhino?
Close.
No,
So he's half right.
Yeah.
one of them.
ECW Guilty as Charged 2001.
I mean, I don't know which one I'm right on, but I'd lean more towards Jerry Lynn. That was their guy. That was like he was gonna be their next person. Well, he was there. He was their person.
2001.
I only have one favorite. I thought
Their
it'd be-
last pay-per-view before they closed doors.
Yes.
Rhino and Mike Awesome.
No.
No, Mike Awesome's already in WCW.
Jerry Lynn, who did he face?
Steve Carino.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It was
maybe
another ECW guy.
Steve
Just
Carino
Incredible.
It was RVD.
Oh, what?
Jerry Lynn and RVD main evented the last
In
ECW.
2001?
Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't the RVD wasn't that?
He went in 2000.
Guess he wasn't Invasion yet,
2001.
yeah.
I don't think he did the invasion angle.
So that's why that match. I mean, I get that it's a good match because they had that a lot of times, but I wonder if that's why every time there's a fucking reunion, they were doing like the ECW TNA ones. They would give you Jerry Lynn and RVD.
Cause I keep getting mixed up with that. Awesome went to WCW with the ECW.
Yeah, but that happened. That was in like 2000,
And then
that was
Taz.
before it shut down. You're skipping ahead. Yeah, that didn't. They didn't shut down on that.
was their last pay-per-view was 2001. So
Yeah.
much more after that did they shut down?
In technicality, ECW lasted longer than WCW. ECW is technically still in business longer than WCW.
Was it by like a
it
month?
wasn't really. Yeah, it wasn't really.
Because I remember that being a big deal. Like,
Yeah.
because they're both contracted to other companies.
Yeah, but that was-
fighting for the ECW belt. That
No. Remember that by the time like the invasion happens, Taz is a commentator.
yeah.
So
Heyman was too.
he had already done his shit and is now commentating. He came in 99.
Yeah.
And then the thing happened in 2000. Mike Awesome, remember he showed up with the belt and then had a full run in WCW
As the ECW
before
champ.
they shut down. No, he only showed up as ECW champion one night to attack Nash. Then he dropped it. Then he had a full run in WCW where he was like the Canadian killer and then the fat chick thriller.
That 70s guy.
That 70s guy. So like he did a lot after the ECW thing. That didn't happen at the end of ECW. The documentaries make it seem that way. It's like this is the death knell of ECW.
Yeah. So I get always
It's
anything
not.
confuses me.
It's not. Yeah.
Chris, did you just rip that lid apart?
Yeah.
My God.
I'm
So he took it-
I'm a fucking beast.
With him. But they never acknowledged it? Like Flair when he came?
Nah, they didn't know. He just had it.
And then Vince sent Taz for some reason out of all the guys
Just
he had.
to help. Just well, because that would help. What do you mean? Out of all the guys?
Maybe like you said, the Taz was an announcer at that point. Why not?
No,
send
not
him?
at that point. No, because when he won it, then he no. When he won it, he wow. Speaking of the announcements for of today for Legends of Hamburg, pretty damn big. Funny that we talked about ECW. When he won it, he then went and wrestled Triple H title for title, not title for title, but 2 champions on SmackDown.
Yeah, it looked
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. Wow.
Then he lost it to who in ECW, I mean, to give it back.
Raven or Dreamer, I forget. I think he like gave it to Dreamer. That's where it starts getting weird.
Because they're not on TV anymore at that point, so you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, when did their deal end?
So we've got we're gonna jump to what is happening for Legends Fan Fest.
September
September
16th.
16th, the Hamburg Fieldhouse. There's a lot of ECW questions, and a lot of ECW guys just got named. First off, we'll start with the original referee. Guy refereed the match between Sabu and Taz. Jim Molino.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Blue Meanie.
Awesome.
Joel Gertner.
Oh, get out.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know
Ain't
he was
that
even
some
still
shit?
around. Wow.
Yeah.
I think he was at last year's.
What if we wear the neck brace?
And the suicidal, homicidal, genocidal, death-defying maniac, Sabu.
Who can now put AEW on his name?
Yeah.
I believe Joel Gertner and that referee were at last year's.
No, I didn't see Joel Gertner.
Goldner.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of Goldner.
Remember, because he at AXW or Outbreak at the time, he did a thing in the ring. I'm pretty sure it was last year.
I don't remember that, but maybe.
Maybe the first year then.
Doesn't
I
mean
don't know, but
doesn't mean
it's
it
still
didn't
cool.
happen.
Yeah, we were super busy.
it's still cool. Sabu especially. That
Yeah.
Sabu doesn't look so good. Blue Meanie, good for him. He lost a ton of weight. He looks great.
we were sitting somewhat near Sabu at Icons.
Yeah.
He doesn't look so good.
He's old. They're all old, man.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't try to make those questions super hard.
Blue
like
Meanie's
that,
been around a lot.
I honestly thought at least half of those you would just instantly.
No, they were good questions. This is trivia. This wasn't gimmies.
Is he still married to that porn star?
Who?
Blue Meanie.
No.
Wow.
Jasmine St. Clair.
Yeah, they still married?
I
or-
don't think so. I don't know.
So the points. I also tried to help. I also tried to help with that bonus question. 41 for John. 45 for Justin, and I ended with 50. So
It was a fun ride, guys.
it was fun.
That's early rounds hurt me.
You got stumped when he asked you too.
Yeah, I didn't do well with his, and then
Yeah.
the other one, the other guy, I didn't do well with those either.
This past weekend was AXW. Another great show, another great crowd.
Yeah.
It was fucking hot though. Thank God we're not there July or August, but
Yes.
we will return in September.
People would die.
In September for a massive event, Legends of Hamburg. Still working on a guest, but I promise it'll be big. Kurt Angle is massive.
RVD.
RVD.
And just knowing some of the announcements that are coming up, you're not going to want to miss this event.
Yeah. Some upcoming events. July 14th, we'll be back in Lancaster for Three Legacies Wrestling. July 15th, we make our SWO debut.
The SWO debut.
Seven Valleys up near York. And then coming up July 22nd and July 23rd, we will be making our MCW debut in Joppa, Maryland. If you're in that area, stop by Redner's, first of all. And then stop by for the convention. There's some great guests
I'm sorry,
announced.
they're not a sponsor. They
No.
do not sponsor any of this.
No, but they put money in my pocket.
Yeah.
Shameless plug.
The only way we can get sponsored by them if we know, forget it. That might get you in trouble.
Leo Rush will be there.
Renee Paquette.
Renee the Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys will be replacing FTR.
It's unfortunate, but
Conrad
it's business.
Thompson. I'm excited about him.
Conrad, Jeff
Eric
Jarrett will be
Bischoff.
there. Eric Bischoff. I think Masha
Masha.
is still announced.
As far as now, yeah.
And then the
Headbangers.
headbangers, yes.
Head Shrinkers are a different team entirely.
They're going to be everywhere.
Yeah. So we got some fun stuff coming up. And then July 28th at the Reading Phillies
Oh, yeah.
is Papa Shango, Godfather.
Goodfather.
Goodfather,
We
comma.
like to add that one.
And then, so there's a baseball game. You can meet him. And then after the baseball game is RCW. If you want to stick around for a free show after the game. Fun summer ahead of us, man. Just get out, have some fun, especially with all this rain that we've been having.
Let's go. Money in the Bank picks quick before we end it.
Money in the bank.
I'm saving mine for scorecard.
Oh, come on. Who cares? I'll say this and I'll fucking change it on scorecard anyway.
That's true.
Actually-
so this is what we want. Scorecard is what we
Yeah,
think will
winner,
happen.
actually,
Exactly.
the winners of scorecard don't mess us up. It's that other
Yeah.
shit like
Yeah.
length of match.
But I'll see.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm going to say what I want. I don't know what they're going to do.
Because we usually always agree on the winners. It's the other
I
oddball
think we
shit that
all
messes us
want
up.
LA Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dummy.
Yeah.
Is that who we? That's what everybody wants. He's like the Daniel Bryan of
If
years
it's
ago.
not LA Knight, who
it's
else?
going to be Logan Paul. I'm telling you,
It's
Logan
not.
Paul.
I don't think so.
Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne. I don't know. He might. There's rumors that he's going to change.
He could challenge for the 24/7 title.
Apparently, they're really high on Damian Priest.
That would be a good one if he. What if he wins it and cashes in
on Finn.
that night? No, not on Finn, but on Seth. And it's like, well, I got the belt now.
Nah, I'm the leader.
Yeah.
But will they take off Seth so soon? Because he just got it.
Seth doesn't need the belt.
Seth is a good first champion.
Seth doesn't need that belt at all.
Oh, I know.
He's a
super
great
over.
first champion to get the belt over, to give it the lineage and prestige,
Credibility.
a nice start, but he doesn't need it.
I thought Finn would have won it. I mean, the Universal thing. you
I
know?
really did think AJ was going to win that.
I mean, what a great name to have to that.
Yeah.
AJ World Champ,
So,
World Heavyweight
I mean,
Champion.
what else?
The women's,
Women's Money in the Bank? I don't remember who's in it.
Becky.
I could care less, honestly.
Becky. I think it's cool with Becky. I don't know.
I don't know who
Stuff
else
she's
is in it.
Bailey would be cool. I don't know if she's in it, but
Yeah, Bailey's in it, and EO. Becky, Zelina. Trish Stratus is in it. Her
Raquel
first one ever. Raquel.
is Liv in it again too. I don't know.
No, she just came back.
She just came back, yeah.
My pick's Becky.
Bailey would be cool again.
Becky, 2 cases.
What do you think is going to happen
And then
between the bloodline? So, do you think Solo turns? Or
You smell.
In London?
I mean,
it's-
he's a fucking
people in
superstar.
London won't expect it.
He's a megastar.
That's true. He got his own private jet. He can do
Yeah,
whatever the hell he
exactly.
wants.
Do you
This guy
think?
probably has his own private island?
I don't know. Do you
Just
think?
like Epstein.
Do you think Solo turns, or do you think Roman turns on Solo, or do you think it's been a ploy all along?
If you smell.
I tell you what.
I don't know. What's this I hear about Rikishi? Has been like
He's been
tweeting,
tweeting,
hinting
but-
about coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Who wants to see his
What
60-year-old?
the fuck is he gonna do? I'm gonna take out Roman.
What's he? He's like
Jesus
60 years
Christ.
old. He's
Rub Roman's face in his ass. I don't know. This Bloodline story though, perfect. It's
Yeah.
good. It's entertaining.
and what is it? Does Owens and Sammy have a match? Their tag belts
I
aren't
don't
on the
think
line.
so.
I think there's rumors about the tag belts getting reworked.
But we still have SmackDown.
So
Oh yeah, so yeah.
if here's my thing, if they change the tag team titles, please make them different. Don't make Raw as the world heavyweight colored with a red strap. Don't make
Oh, yeah, yeah.
SmackDown like it's fucking. Why'd they do that with the women's? I don't like it. I will say the women's world heavyweight looks better than the men's though.
Is it
In a
That white
smaller
strap.
form,
Is it-
smaller form.
Charlotte and Asuka that Money in the Bank?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
And then is it Rhea? Is Rhea defending
I don't think so.
it? She has a night off.
Charlotte's gonna win because she has to have the new belt. But yeah, Money in the Bank is this Saturday,
At 3.
3 p.m. because it's over in London.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I'm not gonna watch it.
We just watched Forbidden Door.
It's too early in the day. I can't, like, with kids, man. I don't know how do I cut my day in half to sit and watch a pay-per-view. I can't do that.
Forbidden Door was great.
Plus with
Great
Peacock, you
card.
can watch it anytime you want. I mean, you don't have to be there at 3.
I still won't though. I won't watch it.
Forbidden Door was the first time I've watched some of those guys because I don't watch New Japan a lot. I've heard of them, but I don't watch them. Kenny and Ospreay, fucking great. Brian and Okada could have been a lot better if Brian didn't injure his forearm.
So there's two teams in Money in the Bank for women's. Io and Bailey, and Stark and
Trish.
Oh,
and then Becky and Zelina.
Are they all heels but Becky?
No, Zelina's the face.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because they're with Ray. That's
Becky
right.
and Bailey makes sense. Nobody else on that makes sense. Unless they push Starks.
Or
It's
Trish.
Stark. Isn't it just Stark?
Stark.
I think it's
It's always Stark.
On Trish's resume, she doesn't have a Money in the
Zoe
Bank.
Stark,
Ricky Starks.
Ricky, and
Billy
Billy
Starks, yeah.
Starks.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes.
I could be wrong.
That sounds right, yeah. And then Logan is in the men's.
He's gonna win it. I don't want him to, but he's gonna fucking win it. And he'll
but yeah.
be good. And Ricochet's in it too, I think, right?
Ricochet.
Yeah.
There's going to be
they'll do
spots.
And
something-
Shinsuke.
Yeah.
There's going to be spots.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to watch.
Yeah. Fun to watch,
Rome-
Moggle.
Roman and
This
Solo
is
versus
fun to watch,
Usos.
Moggle.
Gunther and Riddle.
Goddamn
Oh, yeah.
Mexicans, Moggle.
I'm not
What?
I'm not excited for Gunther and Riddle.
And they might beat the fuck out of
They
each
are
other.
going to beat the hell out of each other.
But it's
Yeah.
not- I
You
don't
don't
know.
think about Riddle that way, but dude can take his licks and give them, so. Yeah.
But he has that background, doesn't he? Did
Yeah,
he
yeah.
come
he was-
from?
yeah.
MMA.
Yeah.
We'll
He's
see.
on
What's
the-
the,
he was on the Ultimate
but so
Fighter.
Theory's not doing anything with the U.S.
Yeah, he should be wrestling Bobby Lashley, maybe. I don't know.
It's always Bobby.
Someone else cares about that belt, I guess.
So there's a lot of announcements for Legends. There's going to be plenty more coming up. We got a fun summer ahead of us. Get out there and enjoy the sun while you can, because I don't think it's going to last long.
It's going to be fun to watch, Moggle.
We'll see you next week.